Hi, welcome back to Diamond Custom Paint. In this video, I'll show you how to do brushed metal with rivets. So stay tuned because I will show you up close how I paint the rivets. First, let's talk about the toolbox. This is part of a paint-off between myself and Drunk Monkey Garage. We will both be doing custom paint jobs on two toolboxes, which will be given away in a YouTube live event after my channel has reached 1,000 subscribers. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button for my channel, and then head over to Drunk Monkey Garage's channel and hit his subscribe button too. He has a lot of really cool videos out there on his channel, like Luminor, the Crystal Effect, which he's the master of, and much, much more. So go ahead, check him out, hit his subscribe button, his like, his bell, all that jazz. Okay, so let's get into it here. These are the supplies I'm going to be using for this project. They're all from Limeline. So the first product we're going to be using is Limeline's Coarse Silver base coat. Now this is really cool because it's kind of like has some flake to it after you spray it. So I really love this. We're going to be using some black base coat. We're going to be using some white base coat and some black candy concentrate. So you'll mix this with clear base coat and reducer. We're going to be using various sizes of masking tape. Here I have 1 inch and like 1.5 inch. We're going to be using some fine line tape. And I have this stencil here that I have. It's a plastic mylar stencil. I really like this for a couple of reasons. One reason is the plastic, so it cleans up really easy, because if you do a lot of rivets, you're going to want to take a break from it. Unmask it, because I'll show you how I mask it off, clean it up, and then remask it again, because otherwise it'll get too junked up and you'll start messing with your effect. So the second reason I like this is it has a negative and the positive right on it here. So it has the negative here and then the matching positive there, which you'll see in the video how we utilize that. Then also, we're just using a cheapo paintbrush here. This is just like $1, paintbrush from Home Depot. So, all right, those are the tools that we'll be using. So let's get to it. We previously sprayed orange iridescent metal flake on the toolbox. We then topped it off with Limeline's Glamour Clear Coat. After approximately 24 hours, we scuffed the whole thing down with 600 grit sandpaper. We'll be edging out the toolbox with the metal plate effect. I will use 1 inch masking tape for reference to keep the plates consistent. I will then use fine line tape to mask off the edges. Using the fine line tape ensures you get nice clean edges when it's removed. We will now spray on black base coat. This will get us ready for the silver. The black is key for the brushed metal effect. Since we'll be taping over the black base coat, I like to get some of the tack off the masking tape. This will prevent the black from being lifted when we remove the tape. The grain of the brushed metal will be horizontal and vertical. We will paint all the vertical ones first. Now get your paintbrush ready. First we will spray a heavy coat of silver on the area. While the silver is still wet, make your strokes with the brush. We will now just work our way around, hitting all the vertical areas. After you get your brush strokes how you want them, you can mist on some silver to fill it in, to give it a natural look. Since you'll be taping over all the verticals to paint the horizontals, you want to make sure that they are completely dry. Here I'm using a heat gun on low setting to help. Now that you have the horizontal and verticals done, you will go through with black candy and shade where your panels will overlap. Now I'll demonstrate how I do rivets. First I will find the size I want to use on my stencil. Then I will take masking tape to tape it off. First we'll take black candy and shade off one side of the circle. Then I take white base coat to shade off the other side, and then I'll do a white highlighted dot in one of the corners. Now with our black candy, we'll take our positive side of the same size circle and highlight on the white side of the circle. Now we'll do the opposite side with the white base coat. And there you go! That's how you do a rivet! On this application, since I have the brushed metal, I'm going to go over all my dots with the silver base coat first. Then we use the same process I showed earlier to do all the rivets. Remember to remask and clean your stencil after it gets a lot of paint buildup. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. We covered how to paint a brushed metal effect and how to add realistic rivets to make your project pop. Hopefully you picked up on some techniques you can use on your own builds. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments what you think or what you'd like to see next. And don't forget, you can get 10% off all Limelight products by clicking on the link down in the description. If you'd like to show a little extra support, you can also hit that super thanks button. It really helps me putting out more custom paint content for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.